Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Just wanted to show you here how I have the battery set, and this is a 4000 RC batteries 4S. It is all the way forward. Kind of hard not to have it all the way forward given the size of the battery. It does balance out, but for doing the takeoffs, or not so much the takeoffs, the landings, I find my 3300s a little bit easier to land with. I don't know if it's just because of weight or this plane lands better with a little more aft CG with the floats on. Not sure. I think part of it is I just need a little bit more up elevator when landing with the heavier battery on it. So let's do a little bit more flying. I do have part-timer out here this morning. She's being a trooper. She's under the weather. Somehow I got her to come out here. So give part-timer some love on the video. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. I do appreciate the support. Pretty nice morning considering what the rest of the weekend has been like up here. So pretty happy to be able to get out and do this. Let's put this up. 5 minutes on the timer. This is a little bit better battery than the first flight. I don't know if I'll post that. Probably second. And the sky's pretty cool today too, so I just had to come out here and try to get some late season bonus flights, if you will. We're gonna bring it in right away and try to do a touch and go in front of us. We get a little bit of a very called a puff out of the northwest maybe at the moment. Well, that was much better. A lot of elevator back pressure there to try to keep it flying as long as I can before it touches down. Well, let's take off to the north here. I don't know if those nav lights show up. We could see them this morning. Was hoping to be able to do a video up here this weekend in the evening and be able to showcase those nav lights on this plane. I've not done that yet. With this one, or either I don't even think I had the opportunity with V1 because that was all done flying in the winter before the crash up here this summer. Check that video out if you haven't seen that yet. The other thing that'll be interesting, I'm doing my hack cam in an 8K video. I've never done that before. We'll see how that turns out. But my guess would be, let's do some maneuvering against the clouds and go back up with it again. And we're going to drop her down. We're going to do a roll. All right, we'll bring it around, try not to get it too far out there. We're gonna drop, we'll come by the shoreline here. Pier is out. It's post dock pulling season. I hate dock pulling season, but it's done. We got it done a little early because of the weather, and probably a good thing because this weekend it was blowing like crazy and it is cold this morning. We're probably, I don't know, 45 degrees. Let's try landing this way. That was pretty good. So at the end of the day, don't know how many more flights I'll probably get on this particular plane. Again, I am trying to, at some point, going to try and fix V1. That is a massive project. I got a feeling both my ESC and transmitter are fried because of the water crash in several parts. Let's go boating. Pretty cool the weight that comes off of that. All right, let's check what we've got for telemetry here. No, let's do a couple more touch and goes here. Let's see if instead of a touch and land, let's do a touch and go. No flap takeoff. Whoa. Was able to get it out of the water previous trip up here with no flaps, but let's go back to takeoff flaps. That's much better. Probably should have had a little more up elevator pressure on that takeoff. Again, like and subscribe, hit the bell, YouTube. Appreciate the support. Hope to have on the channel my Facebook find, the discontinued jet that I've hinted at in other videos. I actually have flown it. Had a somewhat unfortunate mishap, and the video on both of the flights I've done on it are not very good. So I'm not sure if I'm going to post those. I still may, because it's becoming challenging to get flights on just about anything. There's that wing dip again. I don't know if that is a lighter battery would result in less of that. We'll try more takeoff here. I had flaps on the entire time. Let's go with another no flap landing. If you're hearing popping, it's duck season. And maybe one of the reasons why I didn't get some videos in a couple weeks ago, because I swear to God, it sounded like a war zone here on opening day. If they were shooting at anything and everything, it seemed that was in the air, and had I put this up, I'm pretty sure it would have came back with bullet holes. Well, that's a lot nicer. That was no flap landing. All right, let's bring it around here. Those rudders work pretty good. Again, I think I don't have them completely straight. They're towed out a little bit on each side, again, because of the way the fishing wire that holds them together was tied together. It didn't give me enough to adjust them properly. I wish Horizon would do something about that in their production of this plane, because B1 was exactly the same. All right, no flap takeoff. Here we go. Some back elevator pressure. That's probably the ticket right there to keep those pontoons out of the water. Probably what's happening is the tip of the pontoon gets caught. Can't say it can get caught in a wave this morning. There's nary a ripple. Nary a ripple. Who says that in the morning? I've only had one cup of coffee, so I have no explanation for that. At any rate, all right, let's try another no flap landing here right along the shore. Whoa. Well, of course, I haven't really shown much at all what this plane does have. Pretty handy for coming into the dock and things like that. I was worried about getting caught in the rocks there. Forgot I even had this. All right, YouTube. Well, like and subscribe. I may do one more flight on a 3300 and see if that helps with flap landings. We'll see if part-timer is feeling up to recording another video. I also want to get a quick boat run in, and I may have her do that instead. But again, I really like this as a float plane. If you guys have other planes that you like as a float plane that perform similarly to this, let me know in the comments below. I'm looking to get something else up here for next year. And jury's out on what I'm gonna do with the Twin Otter. I might try to sell that. I don't know. Although you can't fly it on a day like today, because if it goes into a tumble and you can't recover from it, it's going to be a pain in the butt for me to go get it. So that limits my ability to use that plane. If you get good with the tumbling on that plane, that'd be a fun thing to do with it, but again, pain in the butt when you can't recover. Enough of the yapping. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks for watching YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC. YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. I just wanted to show you, so we're going to do a 3300. That's what's in there. RC batteries. It's not a 4000 like the other flights. I'm starting to think this might be the ideal battery for this plane, at least for float flights on the water. Or it just may mean different types of control approaches when you're landing, and that's the big reason for switching to the lighter pack. I feel like I have to boy, the water down. All right, keep forgetting we have reverse thrust. Instead of trying to struggle, just put the dang thing in the water, Mark, and hit your reverse thrust and get it out there. Not a lot of turning authority with that, although it turns a lot better going to the right than it does going to the left. I think that may have something to do with my rudders. All right. Let's try a takeoff here. No flaps. Try to do back elevator pressure. Well, weather's quickly changing. Yeah, that definitely helps on the pontoon takeoffs. Rain is moving in. I want to get one run on the Traxxas yet, which I hope to post with trim tab adjustments, and we're going to do that shortly. But I wanted to get this flight up quick. I'm just waiting for one battery to charge for that. Figured I'd do some touch and goes with a 33. Yeah, not bad. Kind of see the weather coming. And then we're supposed to have up to 20-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon. So this is the opportunity really of the entire weekend to get up and do this. I actually expected it to be windier by this point. According to forecast, here's a half takeoff or half flap takeoff. Come by the shoreline here. We'll go up with it. Stall turn. Got my flaps in. This plane stall turns nice. I like that. Do one more. Wanted to bring it around and turn around to us. I was losing altitude quickly there. Didn't want to take the chance, because if I ever have to go get this and crashing it right now, it would be a process. Everything is put away, docks away, jet skis are on the trailer. Would have to get a kayak, which is in the rafters. So we're going to err on the side of caution today. Not a good landing there. Should have held more up elevator. I was kind of worried about running out of runway, so heading towards the rocks there. Let's see what we got for plenty. All right, no flap takeoff. Back pressure. Definitely the way to do it. And this, again, my first extensive float flying in the water at any rate. Didn't do much with the Twin Otter because of the issues with the tumbling and trying to balance that out. And I think that's just the way the plane is with the floats on it. And now a better sense of how to recover from that. When it does that weird tumble, does it more with flaps on than flaps off. Pretty cool sky over there. Let's go up with it here.
AS3X mode.
Wow, cool clouds to the north. I'm gonna have to get my boat running pretty dang quick here, I think. Sorry folks, way out there, no part-timer on this flight. She's not feeling well. She did record one of the flights, which I'll probably post first. Likely the last float flight of the season. I just wanted to take advantage. There we go, and even up elevator continuously held helps on that landing there. We're gonna bring it in because I do want to get that boat run in. It's gonna run the Traxxas here with some trim adjustments on it. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, YouTube. Appreciate the support. Again, the E-Flite Turbo Timber Evolution, great float plane. I think this is a great option for this type of flying. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC.